My, oh my. Will you look at that? All these machines, and not one of them good enough to save our son. He's gone. There. He died with no more than a song in his heart and a name for his soul. From your belly into the loving arms of God. Father Noonan had a funeral mass for him this morning. And afterwards, I went to St. Joseph's Cemetery and watched when they buried him. Now, when you get better, you and I will pick out a marker for him. You know, something that's well-made but simple. Something that'll stand the test of time. Brendan never saw the sunlight. But I promise you that the first light that he will see will be even more radiant. Because the good souls, they have thrown open the clouds and they've gathered the stars and they're watching. And they're waiting for our boy. They're waiting for... They're waiting for him to come home, you see. Our Brendan, the explorer, is on his way to the new world.
When I woke up this morning and you weren't there, I was worried about you.
Dr. Blair's doctor after the surgery, and she told me how it was with Brendan. So I made some arrangements for a proper burial.
I wish you'd asked me to come with you.
It would have been the final insult, wouldn't it?
No, I would have been grateful. I really wish you would share this with me. And I'm certainly not trying to make this about me, but I feel responsible, deeply responsible for what happened.
It was an accident, Margaret.
Accidents are the result of a chain of events, and I made up the first links in that chain with my words and my timing. And I caused Blair to run out of the hospital and you to follow her. If you will allow me to acknowledge that and accept responsibility for that, and say that I'm sorry, I think it would help us both.
Thank you.
You take me to see Brendan's grave?
Okay.
Hi. I know you feel awful right now, and I really wish I could put this off till later, but there's a trail out there, and the other driver's at the end of it. The longer we wait, the colder it gets, so... Gotta ask you some questions.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the last 12 hours have been really been hell for you, but if you can remember anything else.
Same thing I told the officer at the scene. Extra set of lights.
Yeah, fog lights. So I'll throw in the tire tracks, and maybe we're getting somewhere.
That and the color of the car. I thought it was white or beige or gold. A color that you can see at night. I don't know.
Great.
For goodness sakes. It's not much to go on, is it? You know, a light-colored car with fog lights. There must be thousands of them in Landview.
Symbol of modesty, sleep, and early death. Saw a young altar boy this morning at the funeral mass. Snub-nosed, freckles, cowlicks plastered down. But he was very focused and very committed. And he's well trained. He has a good hand at the bells. So after the service, he was sitting on the church steps, and I went up and I asked him what his favorite subject was at school. And he said, reading. He said, I love to read. And he was eating a hard-boiled egg and had a little box of salt. He was very proud of it. You could tell that he treasured it. And it's funny because that's exactly what I used to eat when I used to do the service when I was a boy. I turned away when they put Brendan's little casket in the hearse. And when I turned back, the boy was gone. I asked Father Noonan if he'd known his name, and he said no, that he was only a substitute. I wish I could have had a chance to pack a hard-boiled egg and a box of salt for Brendan.